Oh, you look.
I'm
like
fighting
you're
off the
struggling to stay
sneezes,
awake.
dude. I'm fighting the
Oh,
sneezes. Yeah, I've been sick since like last week.
Dude,
Yeah.
everybody's sick.
Yeah, Clint. I was about to say I kind of hear it in little gravel in there.
No, that's just him.
You know, I had something like when I got back for like a day, but then after that it was just like going.
Yeah, dude, the buds keep him strong.
I believe that. I'm not sick.
Keep you strong. Well, that's because you're in a different state.
Yeah. Give a state of mind. Okay. I'm not a sheep like you, Connor.
Yeah, you're right. Dude. I'm a little fucking sheep.
Beautiful people.
I'm a little fucking dude. I've just been doing fucking work and school. Dude, who would have thought that the hardest class in school is art? It is.
Right, dude? It's so fucking annoying.
It's annoying. Like,
What,
God damn it, I got to set aside 2.5 hours to do watercolor paintings. This is ridiculous.
It's fucking annoying as shit, dude.
I know.
Like,
it's annoying.
Serious shit, and then
like, when you start doing it, you're like, pretty legit, pretty fun, pretty cool. I'm gonna do this
but then
forever.
you get a grade back, and it's like C- on the watercolor. What the fuck?
You should. You just keep toilet paper to sneeze in. You should get fucking credit in your art class for your hobby is art. You do art all the time.
Yeah, unfortunately, that it's not the way it works. You know, it's not like I go into a home ec class and go, "I'm a lady. I already know all this stuff. So, can we move it along here?"
Not gonna lie, I cooked yesterday, so I pretty much this class.
Yeah,
that's fair. So you go into like art supply stores and buy fucking watercolors?
Yeah, I had to do that at the beginning of the semester. I spent like $115. I bought like the pads. I bought the special eraser that's like gray Play-Doh. You know?
Yeah, dude, hell yeah.
The guy's always so excited at the store. You go, there used to be this little store by the school, and you go in there and you're like, "Do you have the Pima Community College kit?" And then they're like, "Oh yes, right over here. And you're gonna need one of these."
And he just zips around. He's like, "You stay right here. You stay here."
Every single thing he's grabbing, you're like, "I'm never gonna use that. I'm never gonna use that. That I won't use. I won't be using that."
No, I pretty much used everything that's in the repertoire.
Yeah,
so
but
far,
you're never going to use it again.
Never again. Yes, you're right.
Yeah, it's a one-time. Like, oh, lesson's over, and once you put it in the bag, it's.
I don't know, dude. These watercolors. I'm getting down on watercolors right now. It's pretty awesome.
I want to hear the grade that you get.
I don't know. Well, why don't you tell me what you guys think, and be honest. Tell me what you guys think.
I'd give you an A because you did it.
Those are mugs?
I did complete it. See, that's my concern, because I think she's going to be really confused when I tell her I tried to draw a rocket ship. She'd be like, "That's clearly not a rocket ship." I'm like, "No, you don't see it like the bottom, like he's blasting off right here, and then here's the fuselage falling away."
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, it's this took me
A+.
2 fucking days to do.
Dude, if you turned in one mug, I'd be like, A+.
See, that's where you're wrong. I turned in the top 2 on Monday, and she was like, "That's not enough." And I was like, "I was hoping you wouldn't say that," knowing full well that you're supposed to do 4 with different colors. And this a fucking retarded child drew, and then I was like, I gotta figure out how to blend colors. And then this, I was like, "Oh, okay, I'm figuring it out. I got it. Okay, I got it."
Yeah, I was gonna say the bottom right, you've got good use of light and dark.
Yes.
Good contrast. Good lighting source is consistent. That's nice.
Yes. See, this one looks like a real mug. This one looks like I made it out of
a wooden mug.
This one looks like I made it out of shit.
It's like a wood mug. It looks like one you put your pins in.
Yeah.
It's too similar to the thing that it's on. It looks like the mug is melting.
I know because she was like, you can only use the color black and one other color for this. So I was like,
it's a mug you made in art class in 4th grade and gave to your mom, but she couldn't use it.
And I was like, here you go.
Yeah, so you put pens and shit in it.
And then this one, she was like, all right, you can only use 2 contrasting colors. Now it was like, okay, let's do blue and orange. Turns out blue and orange is the color of shit.
Yeah,
and
brown.
then brown. And then this one, she was like, what did she say? She said use like 2. You can only use, what the fuck was it? I don't know.
See, and then they add on all these bullshit rules. I fucking hate art teachers, man.
I know.
I hate them.
I'm doing math right now, and math is so fucking easy compared to this. Like the math, I'm not like looking forward to it. I don't like really enjoy it, but it's super easy to understand. And Lex, you can understand this. You're like, this is this. Cool. We got this. You do this to get this. Cool. We got this. It's just like doing the stuff that I'm doing in math now. It's almost like when you were in 4th grade and you're like, dude, 2 + 2 does equal 4. I'm pretty smart.
That's pretty
I got
legit.
this. And then you're like, oh, 6 × 6. What have we here? 36. You're like, all right, I got this in the bag. And that's kind of how I feel with the algebra stuff that I'm doing right now. Only my 4th time taking an algebra class. But
dude, you're sitting there, you're like, dude, y does equal mx plus b.
It does.
Yeah, I was 0 for 5 against algebra. So.
And negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4a over c, 4a times c over 2a does give you usually an improper fraction. But
algebra retired me, dude. I'm like Gary Payton, bro. Algebra's my Michael Jordan. I couldn't.
Like, I'm out.
I couldn't fucking guard him. I don't know what to tell you.
Couldn't do it.
Everybody else, fucking, good luck getting to the basket. But
so, like, freshman year of high school, pre-algebra. Second year of high school, geometry. Third year of high school, for some reason, just honors intermediate algebra. Just tested into that, and I was like, no, I don't want this. I ended up getting a C in that class, and then
that's passing.
It is passing. And then the next year, I didn't need to go above that. So I was just like, let me just do college algebra. And then I was like, cool, passed it. And then when I got back into college, I took the exact same college algebra class, failed it because I just stopped going to class. And now I'm in a different college algebra class that's actually rated higher than the one that I was in before. And now I'm just A's across the board, dude. Pretty sick. And you know what? I think it is because of mushrooms. I really do.
Fractals,
fractions, fractals. Covered, dude.
Or you outgrew a concussion or 2.
Yeah, I probably grew back a few brain cells, honestly. Probably just filled in some gaps in my head. And then just grew back.
Dude, my math history is just full of L's, and I beat him in AAU ball a couple times.
Yeah,
dude, it goes pre-algebra, failed it. Summer school, just passed enough. Sophomore year geometry, got a B.
Nice.
Then algebra 1, failed it. Summer school, got it again. Then algebra 1 again, because I had to take algebra 1. Like, I have to actually pass it in school, not just summer school. So, didn't pass, failed. Summer school again, failed that. Then had to take, like, a placement math course separate from school, like 2 summer schools. Passed that one. And then algebra 1 again, senior year, failed.
Failed. Yeah. I mean, math, dude, it's
the worst.
Math is math. It is the worst. Honestly, I can't even say that with a straight face. Math is pretty fucking awesome.
It's pretty tight, dude.
It is pretty tight. Just ask the tax man.
Yeah, I'm pretty sick of it.
Math? You do math all day.
Not really.
What do you are you measuring things like this? You're like, okay, here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Got it.
I
Oh
do
my god.
2, 4, 6 pick up sticks. That's what I do all day.
It's
Nice. That's cool.
Other people's go to 8.
I do baby math. I need 3 things, and I pick them up and then put them together.
That's fair. That's a good point.
But what's good about being smart brain when it comes to math, just being fucking stupid, is when engineers come in.
Oh, I thought you were saying, what's good with math being smart brain is when you're fucking stupid.
Yeah, that's what when you have smart brain, like I do.
Right.
When you were in smart class, like I was, you see the flaws in big people and big brains. Because the engineers come in with a lot of problems, and you're like, yeah, that's because you're going like 3 and 3. Just go 3 inches, dude. You're going like 3 3/4 inch and a quarter off of a quarter, and then an eighth off of that. Just it's 3 inches.
Dude, that continues forever. Where people try to make things just that much more complex, and you're like, homie, ain't nobody got time for that shit.
Yeah.
Just make
like,
it
or
flat.
we can just grab this and then take the grinder and make it whatever the fuck we want. Or we can just saw this off. What about? Do we think about that? Just brute forcing it. How about brute force and then black spray paint? We lucked out because this light is black.
It's to cover up our mistakes. No one will know.
I've been saying it for years, guys. Let's get colors that every spray paint company makes. Let's just do those colors.
You take all the black spray paint off and it looks like someone shot it with a shotgun. You're like, what the fuck?
We can make mistakes all the time.
Yeah. As long as you got a Sharpie on hand.
Dude, paint Sharpies are my life.
Yeah.
You don't know how many $10,000, $15,000 lights are out there that just have my paint Sharpie work on it, where I'm like, magnifique. I'm fucking, call me fucking Van Gogh, bitch. Look at that shit. I take it to the painter. I'll fix a paint job with a paint pen and take it to the painters and be like, dude, watch the fuck out. I'm fucking.
You're nothing to me.
Both of you. No idea. Yeah. I do think about going to welding school, though, but fuck that.
Wait, you can't weld?
I mean, I can. I just don't want to inhale metal.
Okay.
We got that mask over you.
Yeah, it's not. No, it's not, though.
You're still breathing that shit in.
Yeah, dude,
dude. No, you're not.
Fucking, there's zero chance it's good for you. Like, and then also it sketches me out too, because I'm like, there's a lot of wires going around, and there's a lot of sparks of molten hot metal flinging around, and there's just 2 giant oxygen tanks right next to you all day, and that wakes me out.
Oh no, dude, you got to arc weld.
The whole thing wakes me out.
The forbidden weld.
We don't do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Real men. Not this sci-fi bullshit.
Do you know what an arc weld is?
What? No, you know what arc weld? You just
Clint. Do you know what an
auto
arc weld
feeds,
is?
You clamp on. It's got a generator. You just weld without the gas.
Oh, I was talking about like when you accidentally arc weld.
No.
Oh, you guys don't know what an arc weld is?
No, arc welding. It's like an actual.
No. The other term for arc welding, where you're like a fucking electrician. You forget to turn off a fuse or whatever, and you're working on a switch, and then it just jumps. That's an arc weld.
I've done that also.
Well,
and when you're like using your metal clips or whatever, and you're holding onto a wire, and the clips fuse to the wire, that's an arc weld.
Well, then you arc weld yourself to the floor.
Do you mean under the floor because you're dead?
Because you
died.
depending on what wire you were working on, you can get just stuck to the floor.
It's usually the red wire.
Yeah, depending on how hot that bitch is.
Yeah, dude. I'm surprised with how much of a pyro I was when I was a kid that I didn't get into like welding or something, or just something like become a firefighter that just set his own fires to be the hero or something.
Yeah,
I used to set a lot of shit on fire when I was a kid.
You never used your powers for good?
I never used my powers for good or evil. It was more just like I liked burning things in a semi-controlled environment, you know.
Dude,
I've told this story before where I got a ton of those little poppers and I put like hundreds of them in like a tissue paper and I tightened it too tight and a fucking grenade went off in my face.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, that was
dude, we used
gnarly.
to take what are not M80s. Well, yeah, we did it with M80s too, but you could like light one and just lay your hand flat and then it blows up. And you're fine.
A firecracker?
No, not a firecracker, like an actual M80.
How is that even possible? Your hand would be gone.
No, wouldn't.
No, I mean,
so it just wouldn't because you say it wouldn't.
It's the people that hold it like tight.
Oh.
It's when you're holding it tight because then it explodes. When you're just flat.
Theoretically, if your hand is flat, it'll expand in every direction that's easier than your hand. The problem is
but
when you close your hand.
Sort of force down at a very alarming
rate. Sure, it'll your hand.
Your hand will go down, but like you're fine.
Yeah, but if it exerts a force down faster than your hand can go down, guys, I know this, I've been doing math. If it exerts a force down faster than your hand could go down, it will go through the hand.
Sure. Well, technically, it'll push the hand through the hand, but yeah.
Your hand can go down as fast as an M80, dude.
The hand will, go down. You're right. I'm so wrong.
We also we would tie BBs to them, like with tape, and then use them as grenades.
Like a fucking claymore?
Horrifying. I think that's a war crime.
Pretty awesome, actually.
But
dude, that would be a sick fucking hunting tool. You just take an M80, put just little BBs on the outside. You see it now, quack, 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 and you toss it.
They were airsoft BBs. We weren't fucking retarded.
Dude,
still, airsoft BBs and an M80 going off, shoots them in every direction. You're gonna kill something.
It would be funny to take the BB pellets, not the metal BBs, but the actual like conical shaped ones, and like take them to the outside of it, and then like light it and throw it at like a what do you call a big set of birds?
A gaggle?
Flock.
A flock. I'm thinking specifically of geese. Sorry.
I got one Lexiro.
Congrats. I don't know words. I did take pre-calculus though.
Yeah, you're the numbers guy. You're the numbers guy.
Dude, actually, I found that funny when you said that you went. I guess my college major just didn't require me to take any math, which I was surprised by because I think technically for my
any math.
Well, I took statistics.
All you do is math.
That's math.
What
do you mean? Stats is math.
This motherfucker is trying to tell me that building a light is algebra, yet he doesn't understand that statistics is math.
No, I understand that. I meant I didn't have to take calculus at any point. Like,
didn't you already take it?
No, I never took calculus. I took pre-calculus.
Pre-calc.
Pre that shit.
But I never even thought about it, dude. That shit used to actually piss me off when people were talking about it at lunch. And I'd just be like, can we just any other subject, guys? Fuck me.
I got basketball, movies. I got
anything like but this at the lunch table. I don't give a fuck about your calculus class.
I know, dude.
Like I got trigonometry. Fuck you and your trig. Your trig.
I got fucking song lyrics, movie quotes, food that tastes really good. In here,
food that tastes really bad.
Food that tastes really bad. Also in the same place, right up here.
You guys never bothered to also put like the unit circle.
Bad things here. I'll never forget as long as I live.
Conspiracy theories
haunting me every night. Up here, flashing in front of my face. like Clockwork Orange. Dude, it's so funny. I was at Playground on Sunday because we were doing the showcase, and one of the guys who is Justin, he's one of the door guys. He was like brand new when I was working there back in like 2020, brand new, like a 19-year-old kid, and now he's like 25 with a baby on the way. And we're walking, getting the pieces together for the stage that we're setting up, and he's like, and there's this one night where everybody witnessed this dude get run over and die by a drunk driver. He was also drunk. This guy was drunk and fell in the street. Anyway, this guy was drunk and he fell over in the street, and he also got ran over by a drunk driver, and everyone saw it. And I think about it literally every single fucking day. I'll never forget what he looked like. He looked like a fucking, just like a pillowcase, just like fucking thrown everywhere.
I to say what he looked like. I want to say a guy in U2.
But anyway, we were walking back inside with all the stage pieces, and he goes, hey, you remember when you ever think about that dude that died right there? I'm like, every fucking day, dude. Every day. I think about it all the time. Every fucking day. How red his fucking brain blood was. I was like, oh, Jesus. Scary.
I saw a guy get shot once.
Where? On his body, I mean.
In the torso somewhere.
Okay.
But we were like far enough away that I just heard the sound and saw somebody crumple.
Oh.
So it doesn't really count.
I
wasn't like right up on it, you know.
Was this a Philly thing?
No, we were elsewhere, but you're gonna make fun of me if I say where we were. So fuck you.
He was at a Wawa. He was at a Wawa, dude.
It was a Philly thing. It was a Pennsylvania thing.
I was getting a hoagie, and this guy didn't want to pay for his head.
And this guy dropped like a sack of bricks, dude.
Dude, he was like, "Don't talk shit on Delco. I'll fucking kill you." And sure as shit, he fucking killed that guy.
The guy fucking popped him.
I like how he's like, no, we were somewhere else.
We're like, you were at a Wawa. You were at a Wawa.
It was
yeah, dude.
On campus, Temple University.
Oh, dude, that was one of the worst things about mushrooms is that, like, for some reason, whenever I did them, it would always make me think about some of the bad things that I did and just keep like flashing them in my head. Then for weeks after that, like, all the fights I'd ever been in just play on repeat, like all like literally like comic book, you know, like you see just like in my head, I just see like fist, face, dude's head, ground, blood. I'm like, God.
PTSD.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, it's gone now, brother.
Dude, honestly, if you told me that there was like one experience where like for 2 weeks I had to experience every awkward moment in my life where I said something that I shouldn't have, or like I was slightly too familiar with a person.
Yeah.
And just 2 weeks, and then I got to forget it. I would do that because every once in a while I'll be driving and I'll have intense physical pain, remembering that I said something to someone 4 years ago.
Lex has got to do a.
Or like brushing some guy's knee in a movie theater. You're like, oh, sorry.
No, you got to do a real dose of mushrooms. That's what you got to do.
Talking to
eighth would crumble you into a new person.
Yeah, you might not like math anymore.
I said hi to Mark Normand once at the Tempe Improv, and I can't think of how fucking dumb I was every like few months. Like, why the fuck would I say hi to him? I don't know. Like, why did I just keep fucking walking like I'm on my business? I don't know.
Dude, I think about this one hi that I did to a famous person from when I was a kid. Once a week, at least. Dude, me and my dad are like big fans of Supercross. We like, dirt bike racing because
it's the motorcycle.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. In like stadiums and shit, you know.
Yeah.
Great, good fun time. There was this racer when I was a kid, Ricky Carmichael, and he was like the fucking shit. he won a complete season once. Like, he won out the season. He won every single race, which is like fucking unheard of. Like, nobody does that shit. He fucking went off 34 for 34. It's fucking crazy. And so we went to the Phoenix race, and we got hauler passes, so we got to like walk in the pits and stuff. And Ricky Carmichael comes out of his trailer, and I was like at like the fence of his trailer, like looking at his bike and shit. And he comes out, and I looked at him, and he's like, from me to the Celtics jersey, like that's how close he was. Like, he saw me, like when he walked out, because I instantly yelled. I go, Ricky Carmichael. Like Ricky Carmichael, like, and he like.
But how old were you,
dude? I was like 7, but still.
Yeah, I did this when I was 23. It's a very different story.
A little different.
Wait,
I kind of had.
Did you really go like Mark Norman?
No.
You just said hi.
I just looked at him like he didn't, like it was a fake thing, and then he just went, skanks, because I was wearing my fucking skanks shirt, and I was like, I'm gonna go.
Wait, he said that to you?
Yeah.
Hey, skanks.
Skanks. Wait, so you said hi after that?
No, I don't even remember exactly
out?
how I like engaged him.
You just heiled him on accident?
Wow.
I mean, oh, shit. Fuck.
No, I think I was
sorry.
Like,
it happens every time I get nervous. Every time I get nervous.
I like half tried to give him a fist bump or something, and he just went, skanks. I was like, I'm gonna go home. Fuck, I hate myself.
I know, but that's like the thing that you don't really understand when you're younger, or if you haven't experienced it, is like there's nothing connecting the two of you, so it's like never gonna be more than that. It's like if you and any famous person, it's never gonna be more than like a quick interaction, if anything, because anything other than that, like it's just like regular people. It's like, what are you trying to get out of me right now? Like, I don't fucking know you, so
I feel like I could small talk my way into a fucking.
No, I think you could, because you genuinely are good at doing that. You are good at just like.
I don't know who anybody is.
Yeah, but you're good at doing that though. You're good at talking to people and just like, hey, you like basketball. Like, you see everybody just like at face value. You're just like, hey, there's a guy, cool. Like, sure, it may be fucking Barack Obama, but hey, you ball. That's what you do.
I feel like people could, because there was one time where I went to go see Rich Voss.
I love where this is headed already.
This small show, dude. Rich Voss was on. Like, Christine Levine was opening for him, and who else? Like, a couple people. It was like right when I started comedy. I'm sitting at the bar, dude, just talking to this guy. Just talking to this guy, not even about comedy, dude. Just shooting the shit about U of A sports and stuff, and like what there is to do around town and shit. And then he's like, all right, well, I gotta go. And then the people that I was with were like, Doug, that was Rich Voss. And I was like, what? I talked to Rich for like 30 minutes before his show just about sports.
Or as he would say, Rich Voss.
Rich Voss. I had kind of a moment like that on Sunday. So we had Luis Alvarez. He headlined. He's from Phoenix. Fucking hilarious, dude. He had some bits where I was like, God damn, those are good. And leading up to the show, he messaged me and he said, like, hey, man, do you mind if I bring this guy with me? His name is Yoshi. And I guess he was Rogan's opener. Not like opened for Rogan, but his opener. And I was like, okay, Yoshi, what? Yoshi Obayashi.
Yoshi Obayashi, yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I was like, where do I know that name? And then I looked it up on YouTube, and sure enough, like 5 episodes of Your Mom's House pops up. And I'm like, oh, shit, fucking Yoshi Obayashi. All right, cool. Come through. And he went up and did 10 minutes right after Tony Bruin, and holy shit, dude. I've never seen someone kill so fucking hard in the span of 10 minutes. And so, like, you think fucking Cody Stuckey says crazy shit, dude? This guy is what Cody Stuckey wishes he could be, dude. Because the most insane shit I've ever heard. Killer fucking cutting punchlines, dude. So fucking good. And right before he goes on stage, I was like, hey man, do you want like an opening song or something? He's like, oh yeah, can you put on Kung Fu Fighting? And I was like, okay, I'll put on Kung Fu Fighting. And I was like, do you want me to say any credits or anything like that before you go up? And he was like, just say that I was on Anthony Bourdain, Pots Unknown. And I was like, oh, okay. And like the way that I said it must have sounded like this guy thinks he's fucking better than me. Whatever.
Oh, okay.
And
Mr. Travel Channel.
But I went up and I introduced him and I said so this next guy, I asked him if he wanted any credits for when he comes on. He said very nonchalantly, just say Anthony Bourdain's Pots Unknown. And so here's Yoshi Obayashi, everybody. And he came on stage and murdered. He's just like, he went on stage. He's like, thank you very much, Playground. We appreciate you. Give it up for this racist piece of shit for putting on Kung Fu Fighting before I go on. And I'm like, God damn it, dude.
Yeah, it's a setup for sure.
It was great, though. It was great. But like, I remember thinking while I was talking to him, I'm like, you can't, because I knew who he was. And I was like, you can't make it anything more than like, you can't pretend that you already know things about them. You know, you can't like force your way into, because like, you know things about them, but they don't know things about you. And that's like the weird thing of being a slightly famous person, you know, is because like, you know, like it's like if you were to meet Dave Smith or fucking Louis J. Gomez and you know so much about them.
You know their children's names.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
yeah. But they don't know shit about you.
Yeah.
And so you're like, dude, when you did this shit, like, I fucking love, you're just a crazy guy to them. You're just a fucking crazy guy, you know? So, like, you're never going to be their friend if you pretend to already know them, you know?
No, of course.
So I was very aloof and mysterious with Yoshi Obayashi. I think he's going to fuck me now.
Did you fuck Yoshi Obayashi?
I might have fucked Yoshi Obayashi, dude.
I was
the ginger to his wasabi.
I made the sushi roll.
I made the sushi roll. But yeah, dude, that honestly, his set, dude, was right up there with Clint when you and I saw Soder. That was like the best stand-up set I'd ever seen from anybody was Soder.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
You saw Soder in San Diego?
The best set I think I've ever seen was when I saw Louis.
Oh yeah.
Oh well.
Is that at the Fox?
Yeah. That was
dude.
fucking awesome.
That's sort of like saying, like, I saw this guy do pretty well. His name's Dave Chappelle. And you're like, yeah, dude. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, dude. Dave Chappelle.
The fact that you didn't even have to say any more of his first name, and we knew exactly who you're like, oh well, yeah, of course.
But yeah, he's like that. He murders.
Like no one's like, oh yeah, I saw Dave, and you're like, there's so many Daves. You're gonna have to tell me which Dave.
Yeah.
Dave Engvall.
Dave Engvall. Oh, Bill Engvall.
Bill Engvall. What's the Dave one? There was a Dave. What was Dave's name? There was a Dave.
There's so many Daves.
There's the cable guy, Dave Engvall. There was
no, there's no Dave.
Dave Engvall.
You might have been thinking of one of Jeff Dunham's puppets.
No, what was the Blue Collar Tour? What were those? What were those?
Larry the Cable Guy.
Larry
Jeff,
the Cable Guy.
Bud White?
Ron White.
Ron White, Larry the Cable Guy, Jeff Foxworthy, Bill Engvall.
Bill Engvall, yeah.
Yeah. You wanted so bad to be Dave.
I needed a Dave, dude. I thought
there was no Dave, dude.
Dude,
dude, we could do the white collar comedy tour and just get a Dave and put him over here.
Dude, I don't think that we could do the white collar, like, respectfully. Clint does, as he called it, 1, 2. What did you say? 2, 4, 6.
2, 4, 6 pickup sticks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's white collar comedy.
Nah, it is. But our shtick is like our white collar is that we just dress up as Catholic priests. And Clint, he's the ringleader. He's the Jeff Foxworthy of all of it.
You might be a Catholic.
You might be a Catholic if your ass still hurts to this day.
If you had to wear polo shirts until you were 18, you might be a Catholic.
If you can recite scripture just based on the smell of bread, you might be a Catholic.
We're only for school.
Smell of bread.
If you think wine turns into blood when you drink it, you might be a Catholic.
You might be.
If wine only tastes good by an altar, you might be a Catholic.
That was fun.
That was a good riff. It was a good bit there.
It was good.
I liked it.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I also forgot fucking Luis. Luis is a really cool guy. He's like a fighter. He does like MMA stuff. And he showed me, we were just talking about fighting and stuff because I was like, hey, I used to work at Playground here, and we just started talking about that and bouncing and fighting. And then he showed me this video of this dude outside of his apartment complex that he pieced the fuck up.
Broke him up with 2 pieces of soda?
Dude, 2-piece with the sauce and a soda. Fucking piece this guy up. This dude, his story, I'm gonna butcher it, but he said this guy was chilling on the stairs, like just like a drunk guy was chilling on the stairs and like stopping people from going up into his apartment complex. And he's lived there really long, so he knows everybody. He gets there and he's like, hey man, what's going on? And the guy was like, oh, nothing, just a couple of dudes just sitting here drinking, you know what? I can't sit here and drink. And he's like, no, you can, but like, can we go up to our apartment? He's like, no, man. And it escalates. And this dude was drinking a 40 and smashed Luis in the face with the 40. And it didn't break on his face. It broke on the ground. And
Right.
That's exactly where the video starts, is you see the 40 broken on the ground. And then this dude like trying to get at Luis. And then he just fucking leg kicks him, pop, pop. And he's just like, oh. This is the greatest, dude. I know. Now comedians, like, no comedian is just a comedian. Now every comedian is like a comedian and a fighter.
Yeah, you gotta
comedian
have
and a drummer. Comedian and a priest.
Clint, I think that's your lane.
That was a callback.
Yeah.
To 2.5 minutes ago.
Dude, less. 45
Zing,
seconds. Maximum.
Zing zing.
Trying to get good at bowling.
Dude,
the bowler's comic. There's money to be made there.
Dude, if comedy is your major, bowling is your minor. For sure.
I mean,
dude, honestly, yeah.
I'm getting pretty sick at it, to be honest.
You are, dude. I saw that curve that you were putting in on your birthday.
Yeah.
Oh, you swinging?
Oh, dude, he's curving. He's swiper, no swiping, dude. Fucking.
Yeah.
He's launching it too.
It's getting fun.
So you can tell that he's going to be a bowler because he's being real serious and coy about it. He's like, it's good. I got something cooking.
I could tell that he was going to be a bowler from the moment that I saw that his hair went past his shoulders, and yet he still only had the mustache. None of the filled in part. I was like, this is a bowler right here.
That's a bowler.
Hell
bowler.
Got bowler's face.
Yeah, dude. PhD in comedy, bachelor's degree in bowling.
Yeah.
Fuck you up on these lanes, son.
I got 23. 23 is my lane.
Also trying to get into roulette.
All right. Well, okay.
You did talk briefly before we started about your recent roulette escapades. Is roulette your like go-to game, or?
It's definitely my go-to game.
Interesting.
Why is it your go-to game?
It's
Do you feel
only
like
chance.
you have the best chances at it?
Best odds.
Is that true?
Yeah, betting black or red is your best odds in the entire casino. It's
yeah, it's 50-50.
It's not 50-50. It's 49-49 because of the 0 and the double 0.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Right.
it's 50-50.
Yeah, pretty
Basically
as
50-50.
close as you can get.
It's as close as you can get anywhere in the casino to 50-50 odds.
But it pays 2 to 1.
Yeah.
So what happens if you do the lower 13, the middle 13, or the upper 13?
You can do that too.
But does it pay
Best
proportionally
odds in
more?
Vegas? Yeah, it pays a little bit more.
Okay. Because I know that if you put money down, it's like 35 to 1.
Yeah.
Like on a single number.
And then once you get enough, then you start putting money down.
That would be wild, dude. If my character arc is I go to Vegas, I put it all on one number and I win.
Don't do that. That's stupid.
Yeah, but what if it's my character arc?
But what if you put $100,000 on a number and it wins?
You win $36,000.
No. Try that again.
That's not true. It's 3.5 million.
I still don't think that's true.
100,000 times 35.
You win 350,000.
No, 100,000 times 3.5 is 350,000. 100,000 times 35, which is what you said the odds were, 35 to 1.
Oh, right.
Is
Okay.
3.5 million.
I fucked up a decimal. You're right.
Am I the math guy? Am I the genius of the group?
All I know is it's a lot of money.
It's a lot.
If you're going to do that, you might as well put 1,000 in between the 0 and the double 0.
What do you mean in between? You can't bet in between.
Yeah, you can bet in between on anything, dog.
Oh.
What do you mean?
I played roulette exclusively in Fallout New Vegas.
You can bet in between like the 1 and the 2, and if it lands on the 1 or the 2, you win.
Oh, okay. Can't you also just put something on 1 and then something on 2?
You can just do corners too.
Corners?
You can do 6 bets on corners, and then if it hits on one of them.
How do you bet on the corners? It's a round thing.
All the numbers. You see,
because on the table it's like a grid
system. In the middle of that set of 4 numbers. So 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. That's every single number you bet on. You bet on every number.
Lex, you know the table? They have
the grid
system
I know the table.
Numbers, and you put a chip on the table resting on 4 corners. So it's touching 4 of the squares.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He needs a visual.
I need to be able to see it.
He got
There's
it.
like multiple ways to do it. To where you can increase
a lot of ways
too.
To win at Trump Tower.
You can make your odds basically on that whatever you want.
Odds are you're gay.
Yeah. Odds are you're gonna lose.
That's what I said.
That's the point of casino games.
I just like betting the coin flip. I like a coin flip bet, and it's fun. And
yeah, it feels very risky.
Nah,
it's a good way to get quick wins.
Mm-hmm.
Also, a good way to get quick losses.
There was this Asian dude, when I was doing it at OYO. There was this Asian dude that came up like every 30 minutes and would just put $100 in the machine, fucking stand up, put it on fucking black or red, and then just like fucking be like, yeah, and then cash out and delete, dude.
Well, so if you've done it once, right, then you paid for your next turn.
He did it multiple times that night, dude.
But that's my point, is that if you do it the once and win, then you're gambling with house money. You don't have to worry about it.
Yeah, I think he just kept putting in that same 100. Well, not the same 100, but you know what I mean? Like he'd win the 100. You know, he'd win the 200, the 100 that he just bet, and 100 extra. And he'd go gamble the 100 that he just won away, and then go in with the original 100 again and put it in the machine. And be like, got it, okay, and then go back with another 100 and then try to hit a jackpot on the slot machine. It was great though. Dude, that shit was so much fun. We got to do a boys trip, dude. Got to.
With $1,000 of expendable income. Dude, I'd be down. I'd be like, all right, guys, win it or lose it, we're all putting down $1,000 tonight.
We should
Not
we
on
should
like
try to
one
go.
thing. We don't have to do one thing, but like throughout the night, like we're okay with losing this money.
We should try to go next March.
But next March?
Well, so that's the problem.
March Madness again.
The 1,000 losing at the casino isn't necessarily the problem. The problem is that it's like all out of pocket, like a $6,000 trip.
No, timeshare, Dougie. Room and board paid for.
Room and board.
And plus, if we spread that money out, and we're always spending that money in the casino, free drinks.
Free drinks if we're at the right.
Yes, dude. Always be spending. Sorry. Always be spending.
We stay on Fremont Street because they give you drinks when you're gambling, and then we stay at OYO right off the strip because it's $2 draft beers and $1 blackjack and $3 roulette, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, but if we go, there's also no way I'm not buying a pack of smokes.
You definitely can. It's Vegas, dude. It's Vegas.
I understand that I can. The problem is that I can.
So what?
There's not going to be.
What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas, and then we go to the big casinos to bet on sports because you can do massive parlays at the bigger casinos.
What had happened was I will need at some point, if we do this, which I'm not convinced, to be honest.
Why are you not convinced?
Because I don't know for sure that there's going to be that I could eat McDonald's with a Jack and Coke from the same place. But if that's the thing,
not only can you do that, they welcome it.
Dude, no, I'm only saying that because I remember.
Here's what I'm going to tell you, Lex. There is a Shake Shack and bar at the OYO, which is where we're going to be spending most of our time.
I remember the first and only time I went to Vegas. I did. A Shake Shack and bar. It sounds
the
like
bar is on the outside of the Shake Shack, and then you look into the Shake Shack while they're making delicious shakes and burgers and fries.
It sounds honestly like a place I would die, but
you might.
Yep.
And you know where that Shake Shack's right next to?
Hopefully, a hospital.
No, the roulette table.
Oh, that's just as good, dude.
I mean, kind of the same thing if you think about it.
I mean, a little bit.
A little bit.
No, the first and only time I went to Vegas.
Come on, survival.
I saw someone eat a Big Mac while drinking a martini, and I was like, yes to this life.
Fancy, dude.
This could be your life. Are you ready to do this week next
Dude,
year?
That's not real life. A
5 days.
$13 Big Mac and a $20 martini.
It's not $13 because it's a fucking McDonald's. It's McDonald's prices. Well, it is probably $13 because that's McDonald's prices now. But
yeah, granted, I said that like it was ridiculous. That's probably just normal for fast food now. How crazy is that?
You want to hear my plan though for next year's March?
Oh yes, yeah. Lay it out. Sorry.
Here's how we do it, dude. $25 money line bets on every seeded opponent, 10 and down.
What does that mean?
Because there's always an upset. Always.
Okay.
You don't know what it's going to be. Now, one of those upsets is going to pay for all of those bets, and there's probably going to be multiples of them. So if you bet $25 on money line on every single team that's seeded 10 or lower,
okay,
you'll
for
make
game
your
one.
money back.
What? I'm not looking to make my money back. That's pointless.
No, you'll make more. Like you'll make money.
Oh, okay.
You'll make money, and you'll make money back and some money.
Okay.
Well,
there's going to
making
be
money implies
multiple
that you already
upsets.
made your money back.
There's going to be multiple upsets through those seeds,
Whew.
and you're going to have 24 chances, 24 teams is what you're looking at. 24 $25 bets. 3 of those hit, you make money.
Not gonna lie, going during March Madness does nothing for me.
No, it's just more opportunity to make money.
No, I'm just saying, like, I have no desire to do anything related to basketball if I'm going to be in Vegas.
You're not going to bet on games?
No.
No fun.
What are you talking about, dude? Going to Vegas, the whole point of that is going to a casino and gambling in a casino.
I guess I just
It is
don't understand.
gambling in a casino.
I don't understand what we couldn't get out of this from taking an Uber to Casino del Sol and being a problem and then getting kicked out.
That sounds like a plan. And also much more reasonable if we do it this month when you get here.
Which might be possible.
That'd be so
We'll do
fun.
a trial run in town, an in-town trial run.
Casino del Sol, and then
Yeah.
you get, guys, this is how we're gonna do it, and then we just yell a bomb thread like, "That's how you do it."
That's how you do it. Dude, as soon as you get up, you start walking with your chips, and you're like, "I have a bomb."
No, I was gonna say I have a bomb ass pussy.
No, I said I am the bomb. I said I am the bomb.
I am. They're tackling you.
Not I have a bomb. God.
Chips go flying in the air. It's like a scene out of Casino.
Yeah.
Yep. Calls me a Jew motherfucker, you.
Who the fuck are you?
You Jew motherfucker, you.
You.
It was me, my kid brother. I don't know the rest of that monologue.
Neither do I. But I do think that it makes way more sense to try this out a little closer to home.
Mm-hmm.
And that one, we only need $100.
Yeah, see that's much more reasonable. I can justify.
Why stop there?
$100.
Why not bring 1,000?
Connor, Connor, please bring 1,000 and put it on red, and let's just see what happens. I want someone. I need to see that in my life. I need to see a friend to do that in my life. But if it hits, dude,
Never, dog. Never.
if it hits, though, you know how good you'd feel.
Yeah, but what are the odds for just betting on a color?
50-50.
Wait, so I just double my money? That's it?
Well, but yeah, you double it or you lose it all.
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Risotto's done.
Risotto's done.
Yeah, pretty much.
Clint, the risotto's done.
But yeah, all I'm saying is that
risotto. What?
honestly, even then, SIG's inside. I mean,
You can't do SIGs inside at the local. SIGs inside is only Vegas.
that's not true.
That's not true. Yeah.
I did SIGs inside when I went to.
How recent was that?
It's also the casinos run the reservation. They make their own fucking laws.
You're not allowed to smoke inside, dude. I'm telling you.
When was the last time you were there?
This must have been
Not that long ago.
This is probably like 2017.
All right, let's check this. So we gotta look this up. Ooh, there's the porn.
You just have it lying in wait.
Bah. Casino del Sol. Depth
Casino with the sun.
Sol smoking. Smoking is allowed in designated areas only.
No, that's not what I want.
It says, can I smoke in Arizona casinos? Smoking is prohibited in all areas of a gaming facility.
What's the point?
So Vegas it is.
I guess.
Well, it says, you don't think you know that you're going to get sick at your job. Some casinos continue to allow indoor smoking, even as the share of Americans who smoke fell from about 21% in 2005 to 12% in 2021. That's not what I wanted to hear.
Also, I genuinely don't know if those numbers don't seem right.
What? 21% of
Well,
Americans in
because
2005 to 12%?
in 2005, the number of people that I knew that smoked were 0, and then in what was it? 20? What did they say? 2012?
2021.
2021. The number of people that I smoked was, or people that I knew that smoked was like 85%.
Yeah,
So
but when you were in 2005, you were fucking 11. You were
true.
like 10 years old. If you knew 85% of people that were smoking at 11 years old, 85% of the people you're hanging with some bad kids, dude. Some bad fucking kids. But it's all about your company. It's all about like who
Philly, dude. He was in Philly, so the numbers are inflated. Everybody was smoking.
No. See, that's the problem. Is that's when Noah was smoking.
The Birds lose, and
the Birds lose.
9-year-old is smoking fucking.
You're ripping heaters in your bedroom if the Birds lose. But no. I guess that
heaters in their bedroom.
Heaters in the bed, dude.
Heaters in the bedroom, dude. That's a sick rap.
Yeah, I was about to say, dude. You just stumbled upon the best thing. Heaters in the bedroom.
Ripping heaters in the bedroom after you just roofed the Jewish kid who's a Giants fan. You just roofed his shoes.
Roofed his ball. Dude, you guys remember how bad it felt to have your ball roofed? Oh,
yeah.
Dude, that wasn't a thing here.
Especially in Arizona, dude, because like all flat roofs.
No, we never got roofed. They would just get kicked. Like an upperclassman would just take our shit. Like in elementary school, like an 8th grader would just take our fucking like basketball and then just like kick it into the courtyard of the school, like into the middle of the school. Like just kick it 100 yards in the other direction, and you're like, damn it.
Oh,
dude.
well, okay, wait a second though.
We're talking about being at home though.
Well, yeah.
Never got my shit roofed at home.
Well, actually, I more meant that like at school.
Oh.
The buildings were just tighter. I don't know how to say that, but like my elementary school was 4 stories tall.
What? Your elementary school? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so like
did you go to elementary school in a prison?
I went to elementary school in Wyncote, Pennsylvania. Hashtag Wyncote, PA. No, it might have only been 3, but still. If you stood, like at the base looking straight up, you could huck a ball onto the roof.
Yeah.
And there's literally no way you're ever getting it back.
Yeah.
So getting your shit roofed sucked.
Yeah.
But going to Tucson, I'm like, oh, well, you don't even kick it on the roof or throw it on the roof. You just throw it into the desert and it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember one of the bad kids in our school in middle school, he roofed his knife because he pulled a knife out on somebody at school and then he started running away and then threw it up at the fucking on the roof. Oh, Lex is dead. Oh, there he is.
Are we back?
Yep.
You're back.
Lex was dead for a minute.
I was dead.
Yeah.
And now he's not. And that's the power of smoking heaters indoors.
Y'all ripping heaters in the bedroom?
Heaters in the bedroom. Heaters in the bedroom.
Heaters in the
I cannot wait until this fucking NCAA game comes out and I can start streaming this shit.
I'm
gonna need y'all's help, by the way.
Did somebody win that nonsense already, or
what nonsense?
Your whole basketball thing.
Your whole fairy tale game.
Also, Clinton, I want you to know before we start this whole thing, I saw your Instagram message and tried to make a team for the hoop ball competition, and I was too late. They wouldn't let me make one.
It is what it is, dude. I already deleted the app. U of A lost to Clemson, and I hate it.
Yeah, Clint was very torn up this past week. He did not show up to laughs because Arizona lost.
Yo. You didn't do a wellness check?
No, I did. I made sure he was okay.
All I'm saying is I'm going to need y'all's help when the new NCAA football game comes out.
Why? Because Aaron's going to lose on that also?
No, I'm going to stream that shit, and I'm going to, do, a coach thing, but I'm going to need, actors, and, I'm going to need – it's going to be full production.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Bro.
Each episode is just going to be, however long it takes me to get a week done of stuff. However long it takes me to play a week.
Oh, yeah. Like, you got to do practice in the game. And
yeah, exactly. And then, if there is no practice, however it is, if there is no practice, it'll be, me doing, a coach's speech or something. Or, me doing cutscenes.
I can't tell.
At practice. And, Lex, you'll always be, the lineman, and Connor will be all of my position players. Don't give me that face.
Coach.
I'm a skill player, dude. I'm a skill player.
Well, when he says center, he's not talking about football.
But I'm talking we're gonna get white football helmets, cheap ones from Play It Again, and
I thought you were gonna say we're gonna get white football players. We're gonna lose.
Make them U of A helmets, make them look like U of A helmets, and get jerseys and shit. We're gonna make it legit. I want to make a room because my sister has some turf left over, so I think I'm gonna use some of that and paint it so that way the floor and the background looks like the sideline of a football field, so it looks like when I'm coaching, it looks like I'm fucking on a field coaching. You know what I mean? And then I'm also gonna connect the controller to a clipboard somehow, so that way I can still use the controller, but it looks like I'm holding a clipboard.
That is hilarious.
That's a pretty good idea.
And get the coaching headset and shit and do it.
Oh yeah.
Well, let me know, man. That sounds fun.
Yeah, once this game comes out, I also got to get a PS5, but I already have the money for that. I got that.
Nice.
So they're not $1,200 anymore.
PS5. Huh? Yeah, they're $1,100 now.
Dude, actually, I sold my. I had an Xbox 360. I sold it for a whopping $25.
God damn, dude!
And I only had to throw in 12 games.
Shit, dude. Where'd you sell it to? GameStop?
No, but a place here in Austin that's a local GameStop.
So I was that seems a little steep for GameStop.
I was about to say, dude, there's no fucking way you're getting $25 out of GameStop.
Yeah, for 12 games and a 360. Hell.
Yeah, 12 games, 2 controllers, and a 360.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Yeah, we might have to find a place to do these episodes though.
Yeah.
We might have to go to Ties and then just set up, a stage.
Yeah, maybe. We'll have to pay him for studio time.
We were already planning on going to Ties.
No, I know, just because this is gonna be a lot. It's not gonna fit in my room.
I mean,
Heat is in the bedroom.
Heat is in the bedroom. Hot take. Rent a 2-bedroom.
Yeah. Rent an apartment, dude. It's that time.
Get a 2-beddy, dude.
Get a
2-beddy. Make sure your girlfriend can't come.
No girls allowed, dude. Well, you guys got shows coming up?
I do not.
No.
No.
What do you got?
Right. April 20th, I'm at Catalina Craft Pizza.
Oh yeah, I saw that flyer, dude. That's dope.
May 3rd at Tucson Improv Movement. Gang. Heaters in the bedroom. So yeah, May 3rd, Tucson Improv Movement, downtown Tucson. May 4th, Button Brew House with Nicole Riesgo and Taco Tuesday, or whatever her name is. No, her name's Tamale. And I think I got another one actually somewhere. Do I have another one? On Ramadan, I'm going to be. I'm just kidding.
I was like, it's the wrong time of year.
Yeah, and I'm going to Vegas to Sick New World this month. Woo, woo.
Yeah,
huge metal concert. May or April 27th. That'll be cool. And also last Sunday of every month. So April 31st. Oh shit. Sorry, April 28th. I'm all over the place. April 28th at Playground, last Sunday of the month, and April 26th. Or Jesus, fuck me, dude. Just end it.
I'm leaving all that in.